hold up. Why my mic still muted? Oh, all right, we on. Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's Thirsty Thursdays, man, with the spin-off Freestyle Fridays, man. Hey, man, y'all know what fucking time it is, man. Pull the fuck up, yo. I'm about to turn some dope-ass shit on for y'all, man.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the flies in the game, dripping on them like some rain. Ain't no way.
Bad, folks. I had to bring that back real fast. Shit, it ain't spin off like I wanted to spin off my tongue and shit because I was sipping, building with the brother in the back before we jumped on this shit. But real tough, man. We got Porta Rich in the motherfucking building, man. It's Thirsty Thursdays with the spin off of Freestyle Fridays. That's what's up, man. Y'all know the shit, yo. We not fucking playing, man. And we got our own motherfucker up in this bitch tonight. So y'all better pull the fuck up, man. Y'all better pull up like it's Thirsty motherfucking Thursdays in this bitch, nigga. With a motherfucking drink or something to motherfucking smoke on. Y'all already know this shit, man. We gonna chill for a minute, let this joint play right here while everybody tuning this shit, man. Definitely like, share, hit that share button, man. It don't hurt to hit that share button, man. Support our own, man. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the flies in the game, dripping on them like some rain. Ain't no way that we the same. Nah, these lames, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, they know it's no comparison. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the flies in the game, dripping on them like some rain. Ain't no way that we the same. Nah, these lames, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, they know it's no comparison. Stepping these Giuseppes and walk a mile in my zone, and you gon' see that Porter got a style of his own. I add my own flavors to the shit like a cook would. $7 tees, I be making them look good. Designer the same, and my mama to blame. Used to make us custom shit before the commas it came. Now I honor her name, and I get fly on command. Talking so fly on the mind, never a land. And they know I'm the brand, this was part of the plan. Used to stunt in prison tents when I was caught in the gym. I ain't saying when it come to getting dressed I'm the best out. I'm saying in whatever, got my chin up and chest out. I always stay lit, my light they can never dim. Don't care about what's out when you be shining from within. See, knowing your worth, the brightest glow on the earth. So it's a must that I get paid if I'm a flow on the verse. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the flies in the game, dripping on them like some rain. Ain't no way we the same. Nah, these lames, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, they know it's no comparison. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the flies in the game, dripping on them like some rain. No way that we the same. Nah, these lames, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, they know it's no comparison. Silk, leather, satin, whatever the lay was, it looked like a million from the fabric I'm made of. I stay in my lane, I ain't with all that fakery. I'm all on the dough, so I stay fresh as a bakery. And this the shit they hate, so I keep knives and steel. I load up on that first, and then the clock. See, I was by those that got respect when they came through. So rest in peace to Jerry D, Mike, and Dame too. Now I work stages and be cooking round crowds. I pray that all the fallen soldiers looking down proud. Young snot noses who grew up to be heavyweights. Look up in the sky, we've been flying for 3 decades, and that won't change. I'm a Mac on dames with that back shot game to make them act all strange. I'm a different type breed and the flow is so major. I get fans, y'all spit bland, it's no flavor. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the flies in the game, dripping on them like some rain. Ain't no way that we the same. Nah, these lames, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, they know it's no comparison. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the flies in the game, dripping on them like some rain. Ain't no way that we the same. Nah, these lames, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, they know it's no comparison.
Hey, bro, I'm feeling that shit. I'm definitely feeling that shit right there, yo.
It's that crack right there.
Man, I hear that. You know what I mean? Waiting for a minute and shit, you know what I mean? For motherfuckers to pull up and shit, you know what I mean? The comments is supposed to show up on the side, so you should see it too.
Yeah, I can see them. I can see them when they start showing up.
All right, hold on. I had to turn my phone off because just in case you're doing, I see them on my phone, so I can ask whatever they want to ask you and shit. All right, so yeah, man, we definitely gonna get the show popping, man. That song was dope as fuck, man. Like, you know, tell people a little bit about the song and introduce yourself and shit to the platform, man. Y'all already know it's Porta Rich. Y'all know only fuck with the dopest motherfuckers and shit. You know what I mean? This guy right here to be this dope brother right here just happened to be, you know what I mean, from my hometown, man. So definitely, bro, man, step up on here, man. Let people know who you are, man. What you about and shit.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. They already know, man. It's Camden City's own. Porta Rich, man. I'm in the motherfucking building. And that joint y'all just heard, man, was the flyest. That was me and my dog, DJ Caesar. You know, we cut a lot of records together. And that was one of the joints we cut a little bit while back. I don't know, I think we dropped that in like 2020 or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, just a crazy joint, man. Good joint. The flies, and it's talking about just, you putting it together, how you put it together, how you the flies, how you do it, and don't let nobody tell you no different type shit. You know what I mean? That's what that mean. You know what I mean? I ain't even talking about nothing crazy because like I ain't that ain't really my thing. I'm a type person. Like, don't get me wrong, I like nice things, but I could go from like, I could go from like Louis Vuitton to motherfucking Target. You know what I'm saying? So
I heard that shit, bro.
my style different. My style is what it is.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I appreciate the realness, man. I definitely appreciate the realness. So let me ask you this shit. I mean, I know you've been rapping and shit. Like, yo, how long you been rapping?
Man, I've been rapping for a long time, man. I've been rapping for a long time, man. I've been rapping since like at least like 20 years, man. Over 20 years for real, for real. Like on and off, as a young kid, it came to us young, you know,
Yeah,
uh and we kind of like realized that we was kind of like somewhat gifted with it young, and we was doing stuff with it, but it was like never really like hitting off, never nothing really like popped off with it. So we
yeah,
was still, but we still always like stayed with the hobby. That's how it was like a passion, because we started getting in trouble, in the streets and shit like that. And once we started going to jail, we was still rapping in jail. We was still spitting in jail. We was in the ciphers in jail. We was always some of the best rap niggas in jail. Me and
yeah.
my brother. So yeah, long time, man. Probably like at least like over 30 years, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt, man. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all stay tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button, man. It don't hurt to hit that fucking share button, man. We got some real motherfuckers on this platform, man. And we bring about the stars. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Support is definitely needed, man. We definitely need to support a brother, support anybody I bring on this platform and shit, man. Yeah, like I want to say thank you for being on the platform and shit. You know what I mean? Your presence is definitely dope as fuck, you feel what I'm saying, and appreciate it, you feel what I'm saying, you know what I mean? As far as rapping though, when did you start rapping? I know you said 20 years ago. Like, was you in school? Was you in a session with your homies, or somebody was rapping? You was like,
Like
hold
in the
on, nigga, I
crib.
can rap.
Nah, I was kind of like in the crib. It was kind of like in the crib. I was definitely in the crib with it. You know what I'm saying? Where like it was just with my family, with my brother. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers like my older brother. I think one of my older brothers like started rapping and doing shit first, and then we just kind of like picked up after him. You know what I'm saying? And started like playing with. I think he had like a favorite rapper, and he used to toy around with it. You know what I mean? And do shit. So I think my older brother picked up after him, and then I picked up on it. You know what I mean? I was really like the last one to get up on it though. I was like really like the last one to get good at it. Like for a while, I was really like the worst rapper in the household.
You
Yeah,
said the worst rapper.
it was crazy. Yeah, it was
Yeah, no
rough.
doubt. No doubt, man. No doubt, man. It's shit as far as like your influences and shit. Like, who are your biggest influences in the industry, if you have
Uh,
any?
I mean, yeah, I got people that I like. I got people that definitely like influence just my style, my business. I think like Jay-Z, Jay-Z, people like Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? I like rappers like Easy E was one of my favorite rappers, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Easy
it's
E,
dope.
yeah, Easy E was like one of the old school rappers that I really liked. And uh 50 Cent is another rapper that I like. I like 50 Cent. I like 50 Cent. Like, you know what I mean? I like how he operate in certain ways. Um, like I just take pieces from everybody, bro. It's like a little bit from everybody. Like I like Fat Joe. I like Fat Joe. I think like I take different stuff from everybody. When it comes to like my rap style, as far as my rap style, I don't know. Again, I can't even put that in no box because I'm so unorthodox with that shit. Like I'm so versatile. Like I do different type records. I get these niggas R&B joints hits out the window.
Yeah.
I could do the I could do the underground shit. I was just at an underground show last night up New York, with the boy 38 Special and a bunch of people. And I could slide in any market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like really like a chameleon like that. So
Yo, was that shit dope last night?
yeah, that shit was fire, man. Every the more I've been going up New York City, man, the more I've been like really like enjoying it, and they've been showing love like
That
last night.
energy.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
energy.
the energy was crazy, and last night they was showing love. They really like fuck with a nigga. They recognize what a nigga been doing, and the nigga been out here for a while grinding. So it's just good to get the love too. You know what I'm saying? I was chopping it up with some people, man. We making some moves, so we got some shit coming.
No doubt, no doubt. You know what I mean? So what's the hardest thing in your opinion about being a rapper?
Uh, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of elements to it. It's a lot of it's beautiful things to it, bro. It's beautiful things to it, and then it's definitely the negative things to it. So the and you gotta like kind of like I guess which way you operate and how you operate and how you decide to do your thing will dictate kind of like which one will outweigh another. You know what I'm saying? And the negative things be like just like the people, the business. Like they say, the business is a real shady business. So I can say that it's like you would wish it was like more good than anything, right? You would expect it to be like almost like perfect with like a lot of good people, because if you're a good person, that's kind of like what you expect, I guess, from people. Sometimes I feel, and after living this long on this earth, and definitely like being in this game for over a decade, I realized that it ain't like that, and people are kind of like somewhat just shady and evil, and they do stuff. So I think that part make it hard, you know what I'm saying? Because the game already hard. You gotta have patience. You gotta have patience.
Facts, facts,
This ain't
facts,
no like,
facts.
yeah, this ain't not like no overnight sport. It's certain things you could do, like it's certain things you could do, bro. Like you could go pick up a camera, right? And don't get me wrong, you might not be like a Picasso tomorrow, but or I ain't even mean Picasso because he's a painter. But you 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 wouldn't be like a professional photographer tomorrow, but dudes go pick up cameras and they be making money in a couple months. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain hustles that you could like really like turn around kind of quick. And rapping ain't that. Music ain't that.
Facts,
Even if
facts.
you singing or doing whatever, it ain't that. It take time. So I think patience is another one of the hard things. And other than that, just really like finance, bro. Like trying like make sure you got, you could put your little chips together to do shit, because like any other business, it's an
You gotta
investment.
invest. Yes, you gotta invest. You
Yeah.
definitely gotta invest. You gotta invest. So somebody responded to, like I said earlier in the conversation we had before we went live. Somebody said, nah, if you ain't got 200K right now today, you might as well don't even worry about it. Don't even, what I mean, send or whatever. And your response to that is what? You know what I'm saying? To artists that's watching right now, inspired artists, because I done had all different type of artists on here that are, you can tell they set aside some type of budget because they got videos which cost money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They got music out, so they paying to put their music on these platforms, and they're also paying for studio time, production and shit like that. So what I mean, even some that's have been in movies too as well. So what I mean, and,
Well,
and I mean, what advice would you give them?
I
Would you
mean,
tell them
like I
if you
like
got
I
200K?
like I told you when we was off camera, to me, that would kind of be like a negative vibe if somebody is saying like, whatever. Like, cause I was kind of like told that. It's crazy that you mentioned that and you bring that up. I was kind of like told that, like, yo, you're not gonna be able to do it if you ain't got like a certain amount of money. Like, you gonna need like a certain like person or a certain like type of help to do it, and I always felt different. I always felt like, nah, it was other people in my ear saying, nah, Rich, like do what you can with what you got, and move forward like that. And like, and like time, bro, putting pieces together every day, taking a step towards what I really wanted. I'm still in the race. I'm still in the game to like, really like, and I make money. I could turn around and make more money than what I'm making right now. Just off my whole shit. Like once I really like go full time with it, you know what I'm saying, and really like apply
Facts.
just my whole shit to it. But
Apply that pressure.
yeah, like it's just about hanging in there, bro. It's just about hanging in there, being patient for the most part. Like I said, really believing in yourself. It's gonna be so much. Like I said, the people make it hard. That's why I bring up that for the beginning because, if you're not careful, you get scammed, you get finessed, you get bullshit and little moves
Right.
and all kinds of shit that could kind of like discourage you, and that should just be like obstacles on the road. And you know, you you got to stay strong, bro. You got to stay chin up, chest out. It's really like a tough industry, a tough game, and if you try and make noise, and if this is like really like a dream of yours, as far as like a musician, artist, you gotta think about it. It's a billion people trying to do this shit.
Facts.
It's a billion people.
You
It's a billion
gotta
people.
stand out.
Yeah, it's a billion people. And a lot of people don't get it that like the standout part come in like time. In time come respect. Like people will see you doing this shit for 5 years, 6 years, three. Some niggas quit after 2 years. Most niggas,
Yeah.
1 year, 2 years, shit ain't lit. They done. Especially if they done spent a couple of hours, they done. And this shit don't. You don't start getting respect till like your seventh year,
Man,
eighth,
you gotta go
eighth,
hard. You gotta go
eighth.
hard.
Yeah, eighth year where niggas is like, oh shit, baby boy ain't going nowhere. Now you seeing niggas, they looking at you different. But just about what niggas really want, man. Again, you gotta enjoy what you do too. See, me personally, I enjoy the process.
That's what's up.
I
And
found a
that's
way.
that. Listen, that my bad. Go ahead, finish. I don't want to
No,
cut
no,
you,
no.
bro.
I just found a way not to let like people like take the joy away from me while I'm doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've learned that if I make certain mistakes and if I do certain decisions and go down certain roads and paths, that shit could steal my joy. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
God forbid it steal anything else from me because you could get I done been in situations where I wanted to go like to the old me in situations. And then in this industry, like, that shit just I don't think that's a healthy move because they operate funny. They start putting your names in rooms and putting your mud on your name and
Yeah, we seeing it unfold right now. We
yeah,
seeing all the craziness unfolded right now in the industry. You feel me? So my thing when I was the interview with the chick yesterday was that I think the goal for artists right now that I've been interviewing, their goal is to be independent, solely independent. You got sites like United Masters and shit like that present opportunities for you to get your music on different platforms,
right,
PlayStation and movies, whatever, and all different type of shit like that. I think artists that's upcoming right now should take advantage of that because we didn't have opportunities like that when we were coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like to even get into a studio was like, dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I
right,
think
right.
Rob, I think the white guy Rob was like the dopest dude in the hood for a minute in Cherry Hill.
He still got it.
He's still there.
He still got
Yeah. Oh, when I stop coming up down, I gotta stop up in there and bless the studio day, yo. Real talk. He was like the first real studio I've been in. I was in when when I was down there doing my thing in Camden and shit. I always had my
it.
own home shit. But yeah, that's what's up.
He's still there.
That's what's up. He's still doing his number. He said, "Nah, we ain't going nowhere, nigga."
Right.
That's what's up. So let me ask you, yo, how do you approach writing your lyrics?
Really, I just like to vibe off beats, man. I'm a beat kind of guy. Like it's rare that I write without a beat. So I still like to write. I write in my phone. I'm a phone type nigga. I don't like to forget nothing. The phone is simple for me, man. The phone is a smartphone. So if you smart, you know what I mean, the phone is you gonna be your friend. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, like it got its distractions too, but I try to just stay in my
Indeed.
notes. Yeah, I just try to stay in my notes and I got different techniques of how I write. Sometimes I might write kind of like almost like backwards, kind of like when I'm on like metaphor, punchline type shit. But when I'm just talking my shit, sometimes, that shit just comes spilling out of me sometimes. Like, especially if I like the record. If I like the record, That shit just come pouring out of me. I done heard beats where I be like, yo, like what the fuck? I can't even put my phone down. I'm like, I write that shit in like, 15, 20 minutes and it be some real live smoke.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what's up, man. That's what's
Yeah, I've
up.
gotten better, man. I've gotten way better, man. Everything has gotten better. So it's just, for me, I'm just an old, you know what I mean, old dog just still, going at their neck. And it's crazy because they love it.
No doubt. I could definitely did. I definitely dig that, man. If it was any artist that you could collaborate with, man, who artist would it, who artist who would be the artist?
Um, I like a lot of people out there, man. I like different shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I like different shit, man. Like I like different shit. I be wanting to do like a record with like Dej Loaf. You know what I mean? I be
Yeah,
as far as like rappers and shit though, I think I would want to do a record with like Conway maybe from like Griselda.
yeah.
Um of course, like I said, when it comes to the legends, I love Jay-Z. I love 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Any of them guys would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Even Fat Joe would be dope. Um, yeah, like, and then again, I like R&B acts too. I like R&B acts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want to do something with like, um, maybe like Blue. You know the young boy Blue that was signing like Drake.
Blue
Young,
face or blue?
nah, not Blueface. Nah, not
Blue.
Blueface.
There's so many rappers out here now, man. It be hard to keep up, bro. For real.
He like a R&B type nigga for real, for real. Though.
You,
His shit
I'm gonna
like,
look them up.
nah, he fired. Drake was fucking with him. Drake hopped on his first big record. That shit was big as hell.
I gotta check them out. I'm gonna look them up. You got me curious now, for real, bro. So
Nah,
I'm definitely check them out. You
he
got me
fired.
curious. Yeah, I got. I need to say blue, right? How I spelled like
B
BLUE
L
or
U BLEU.
BLEU? Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. He didn't spell this shit the way he want to fucking spell it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said fuck everybody else.
Yeah. So let me ask you, yo, as far as the industry, what's your favorite rap album?
Um, One of my favorite rap albums is Jay-Z in My Lifetime. Um um Nas, it was written. Um Big Pun, Capital Punishment. Um Mob Deep, Murder Music.
Mob Deep was the shit. Yeah, that's my nigga. They still the shit. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they probably some of my top joints right there.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, so let me ask you, yo. I know we talk and all that, but the people don't know. What I mean, do you have any upcoming projects we can be excited about?
Yeah. Yup. 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 I got a project I just finished like 2 days ago in the studio. It's called Born Rich Part Two. Part one was part one came out in 2016. Since then I've done two other projects called Paradise One and Two. I've done two of those since 2016 up until now. You know, so my thing is they both different vibes. You know what I'm saying? So Paradise was like a different vibe for like a different time, and Born Rich was like a different vibe for like a different time. And it's like crazy because you know how time come back around. You know what I mean? And things come back around. So it's crazy how like I feel like just right now when I started working on Born Rich and when I ended up really getting all the like production that I needed for Born Rich 2, it was like the perfect timing, man. So I just wrapped it up. It's like 12 records. You know what I'm saying? Like the first part was 6 records. So now we back with part two and we doubled up, because it's part two. So we
Facts.
part two with two times the records. And it's crazy, bro. Like Born Rich 2 is crazy. There's some of my best work again thus far. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like when everybody put their hands on it, man, put their ears on it. Like I just want to hear what people talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you know, compared to what's out there, because I really just feel like when it come to like, don't get me wrong, like we probably got a lot of different shit coming out of Camden. You know what I mean? And a lot of the young shout to the young talent because there's a lot of young different talent
A
and they
lot of it. A lot of it.
and they new and they different and they fire. But like when it come to me, I'm like
Definitely so.
I feel like I feel like I'm like one of the like last of the Mohicans of like a certain time and era with the rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, these niggas are probably around, but they not rapping. So, and all the niggas that I knew that was rapping, for real, them niggas done passed away and they like gone. So it's like really like I'm from like a certain cloth, bro. So I'm like a certain signature sound from the city because niggas be trying to act like Camden, like we never had like a music scene and we never had no sound. And I'm like the perfect person. I'm like the one God chose. And it's like crazy to be here because I'm from that era. I know we got a music scene. I was like around with niggas. Like I said, when I was like the worst rapper, my brother was still like the best. And he was running around with all the top niggas back then. You know,
Yeah.
niggas like Bojack and different guys that was like street rappers. And them niggas was like in the street. And them niggas was really like in the trap and they rapped and talked that shit when they was in jail and on the street. And they ain't do too much studio shit, but they were still legendary guys and it was a rap scene. So I
Facts.
feel like right now I represent like that signature Camden sound to the max, to the maximum, to the maximum. And then you know we got other shit. We got other shit that's dope shit. And don't get me wrong,
Facts. Facts. Facts.
this
Facts.
other
Facts.
shit is dope shit. Some of the people that came up in the same time with me and people that's coming up behind me at you know younger artists. They fire. They different and they all fire.
Facts. Facts. My son be doing his thing too and shit. You know what I mean? He be making beats and he sing and he rap. You know what I mean?
Nah,
So you
that's
know.
fire. That's
Yeah,
fire.
that's what it is. Dope shit, dope shit. Definitely so. That's part of the reason why I created a platform and shit. By artists for artists. You know, like that FUBU shit.
Right.
For you, by you. Yeah,
Right.
for artists, by artists. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? By artists for artists, should I say. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Real
I
talk.
like that.
That's what I'm about. That's what I'm about and shit. A platform, you know what I mean? So I'm not worrying about pushing my music because you know I ain't finna be going to that left room or that right door, that left or that right door. I ain't even gonna be in it. I ain't gonna put myself in that predicament. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I don't want to be that big of an influence. You feel what I'm saying? If it happened to be, I'll back down easily. Trust me, I'm good, straight, get the fuck out of here, type shit. You feel me? Real tough, because I'm doing this shit for a whole different reason. I ain't with all this little crazy shit that's going on in this motherfucker, bro. They can eat a dick. But we're gonna keep this
Right.
shit going on. We're gonna keep this shit going on, man. Like I said, I appreciate you for coming on to the platform, man. Dope as fuck. But since we was talking about that new track that you got, you know what I mean, that's out right now and all that and shit.
Mhm.
You wanna give us a little feedback about that track though, you know what I mean? Where the inspiration came from about this track, you know what I'm saying? Before I play it, because I'm about to play it real quick, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? What this track
Again,
about?
man, it was just like really like the beat. The beat, you know, like I said, when I hear the beats are really like tell me like what I'm doing and which way I'm taking the record and what I'm gonna talk about on the shit. So when I heard this beat, it was just like a perfect beat for me to tell a story on, man. Like I just heard like, you know, it's certain beats that you just hear and you be like, yo, this is a story. Like this needs a story, a good story. So I got a little storytelling ability in me. You know what I'm saying? And I like to display it from time to
What
time
you
to
say?
time.
You got a little story and telling ability in you. What you just say?
Yeah, I got a little storytelling ability in me. And
Okay.
and
I
and
I like
and
that
this
shit.
yeah. And it's not my first time telling a story. So this joint right here is called JJ, the Jungle Juggernaut. And you know, if you know what a juggernaut is, and in the jungle, if the juggernaut, you know, if he the juggernaut of the jungle, then that means he's a monster because the jungle is filled with monsters. And a
Oh,
juggernaut, is somebody who like huge and you know just reigns supreme, and you know what I mean, like do massive damage.
All right, well, let's see what this shit hitting for. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Yeah, tell them listen carefully, man. JJ, the jungle
Oh,
juggernaut. Be safe.
hold on. I gotta bring it back. And there we go. There we go. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tap in. Hey, yo, girl. Hold up. I'm live, but can you hear the song?
Nah, I can't.
Nah. All right, I was hearing the song, but I couldn't. I'm like, hold on, I can't. I had to I had to check the joint. Hold on. I
Nah,
had to
I'm
check the
good.
joint. Like, why this shit ain't playing? Hold on. This shit
I'm
ain't been.
good. I was letting y'all hear.
Nah, you can hear it. Though.
Ah, I don't hear it.
All right, yeah. Now somebody just hit me too. They couldn't hear the music from the live. All right, give me one second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hey, yo, you got that on video?
I ain't shooting no video for that yet.
All right, so hold on.
I got some shit coming though.
All right, so listen, man. Listen. We're gonna have to keep it moving because I don't want to stall the show. I'm sorry, y'all. What I'm gonna do is I'll tag y'all in it. You know what I mean? It's out on every platform right now. But you know
Yeah.
what I mean? We're gonna talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? We done talked about it. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is and shit. And what's the name of that joint again? And where and just
And listen,
at least
Jay.
let them know where they can catch it at.
Yo, listen, man. JJ, the jungle juggernaut, just came out last night, man. Go get no, it came out today. Go get it right now. Last Friday we dropped a joint called Menaces. Next Friday we dropping another joint. We dropping joints. My birthday coming up. The whole project is ready to go. Tell them to go get the project. Press play on all Porta Rich shit, man. All Porta Rich shit. You post to press play.
Definitely press play, man. Y'all already know we need for it, and definitely press that motherfucking share
Yeah.
button and like button,
They
that
call
heart
me.
button,
Tell them
because y'all loving this shit.
when they see me outside, they could call me Press Play Porter.
He said press play for the. So yo, let me ask you, yo, who your producer? Who you fuck with as far as producers? You fuck with a variety or
Uh, Good question. Yeah, I fuck with like pretty much the same people, man. Like, um, for one of my projects, I'm back with a group called Track Kiter. They super nice, and they was part of part one to this project, so it was a blessing to get back with them and do a part two and had them be a part of part two because they killed part one. So we did it again. We killed part two again, and it's a beautiful thing. And I got some other producers on here, like my man UW from New York Bangers. He made, remember Young Young MA. Ooh, remember the
yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
he made that, man. He fire. His name UW. He from New York, and that's one of my homies. And you know, I got other producers that like sometimes my DJ, he work with producers. Shout out to DJ Caesar. That's my guy. You know, we do records together. So sometimes he got the producers and he'll send me beats from different producers and I cook them beats too. I cook everything like Benny Hannes. Like soon as they send the shit, I just throw it on I just throw it on the grill and I slap it together.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, man. Real talk, man. How do you stay motivated and inspired to make music?
I'm from the gutter. I'm from the gutter. I'm from where we surrounded by roaches and mice. So I ain't got no choice, you know. If you ain't like, I'm the type nigga like I'm gonna raise my kids and do everything I'm supposed to be doing, right? And be a responsible father, be a responsible man, be a good neighbor, be a good friend to everybody. And at the same time, I'm gonna chase my dreams. So that way, I do it, you know, the right way. Ain't nobody, you know, I make sure my kids is good. My kids is getting taken care of. My kids is doing certain things. I just try to keep a good balance. I think with good balance, you know, you could be a good artist and you could really like do some stuff. But my hunger, my hunger is unexplainable. My hunger and my work ethic is unexplainable. I give all thanks to God. I give all praises to Allah. That, you know, and I get it. Like sometimes people don't, you know, they'll say, "Oh, well, that's negative because God don't support negative things," and I get that. You know, I come from a lot of negative. I come from like dark negative, almost like shit. Like I be kind of like ashamed that I did, and I paid for it. You know, I paid for it. God drugged me through the mud, you know, and gave me a second opportunity and brought me back, you know, and let me get my life back. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like what I'm doing now to some people, it may not be like positive, but to me it is, you know, and it's way better than what I was doing before. And not only am I telling my story through my music, you know, and over these beats, because it's just a gift and a passion of mine that I was blessed to have. Not only am I telling my story, but I'm also like, you know, it's gems in my music. I talk about my mistakes. I talk about, you know, mistakes in the hood and in the street that can cost you your life, you know, and it can cost you that can cost you a fortune. It could cost you like, you know, friendships and, you know, just things, you know, certain codes that for real, it's no really like no code out there now, you know, and I wouldn't like tell no guys to be in the street now, but unfortunately it is still guys in the street. So
Thanks.
whether I just tell my story for entertainment, right? For the people who just want to read it, who listen to it, just like they read a book and they just want to listen to it and vibe to it, work out to it, ride to it, whatever. Or you got those that's really living it that might, you know, where it might save a person, you know, and it might paint a picture for a person. It might change their outlook on something. You know what I'm saying? So I do everything what I do for a reason. I mean, there's always a method to my madness, and we'll see. I mean, we here.
Hey man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate your responses and shit, man. We gonna keep it going and shit. I got this dope ass truck I pulled up, but you know what I mean, cause I did my little background. I always do my little background shit on everybody and shit. You feel me? So
Right.
we gonna keep this shit moving on and all that and shit. You know what I mean? I want people to hear this shit right here. It's about to flow on right here. You feel me? So let's see what they talk about. Let's see what they talk about. Let's see what you talk about.
Turn me up in the headphones a little bit, Gage. Let's go.
God instrumentals.
I ain't playing with these niggas, never was though. Bunch of fucking faggots who mad at the fact they buzz low. So fuck you lames and everything y'all got love for. Kill 'em with this drug flow, either than ups blow. different type fabricators. I grew up running clubbing in more lavish gators. They look for favors, I never wait with my hand out. Porter took the man route, posted up with the Brams out. I built this rap shit from the ground up on them, to the point where now it's like a couple towns up on them. From Candid around the globe, they know that the flow cold. Live by the old code, don't speak on the snow soul. Cowards so bold, told and they on they block again. Niggas still feel them, I'm feeling I'll never clock again. So now this music, what we get and stack the cash for. Try to keep it coming, cause this what the people ask for. But even this is like a job not to kill niggas. So I don't feel niggas, only fuck with real niggas. That's on my mama, I promise to chase the commas. But trust that I lace the drama, you fuckers will face the llamas. Bodies are laying trauma, this death before dishonor. Got a lawyer for your honor that fight like the brown bomber. This nothing but the flames, slip and think it's a game. This is struggle and the pain is running through every vein. And no, we not the same, we so far from it, it make me sick to my stomach. These suckers y'all call 100. What, cause he quick to floss, or is it he quick to fraud? You clowns don't know the difference, we cut from a different cloth. These lames lacking backbone, most of y'all bunch of whack clones. Clap to the fact I'm back home, back in Lexington, that rap throne. I'm sick, niggas kill shit like I'm lung cancer. Haters pray on my downfall, but prayers go unanswered. I'm so handsome and so self-made, like body cannon, you bitches get self-sprayed. I'm harder, just finishing what I started. That was still retarded, a lot of folks' favorite artists. They say I grind the hardest, known to stand on my own too. Please believe I'm good in like any hood that I roam through. It's that domination, I spit it forever passionate, never mind.
Per person?
Nah, I don't got that much in the bank.
Bro, am I playing the wrong track?
Nah, that was 5 a.m.
Flashing with any track that I'm smashing it. Young Benny Blanco, watching out for Behindo. On point with that rock for that green like Rondo. Every day I'm a hustle, think like a young Russell. Did this shit from the muscle, these cowards don't want tussle. Promise to go 100 and keep it G to the Reaper strike. Lot of lames frontin', don't even know how they sleep at night. Long as they out my circle and staying clear from my path. Forbid the day that we crash, you faggots gon' feel the wrath.
Yeah, so I'm like, where the whole beard at and shit? I was looking for the beard and shit.
That was the shadow nigga. I had the shadow boy going on. I fucked him up all crazy with the shadow boy. And I was like, I was early in my career. I forget when that was, man. But I was hungry. I had the hyenas with me, and I was just, I'm like a hungry hyena. Yo,
35 per person?
Yes, if they bowling.
Okay.
Only if he said only if.
What happened? I'm trying to get a discount. I'm trying to get somebody.
You like, we all trying to get a discount, bro. Real top. We gonna go out with another joint and shit, man. Like on the real, like I mean, if it's anything that you can add to anybody, you know what I mean, that's watching and that's pursuing the music business and shit, you know what I mean, with the music industry or whatever, both the same, you know what I mean. What advice would you give them?
Just man, just be a dog, man. Be a dog, man. Be a dog about your life, period, man. Life advice. Be a dog, man, because life gonna be a dog sometimes. I'm teaching my kids that sometimes life gonna be a dog. We get hard cards in life, bro. And I mean that in the most realest way, and I mean it from the most sincere place of my heart. We lose people close to us, and I ain't saying like in a good fashion sometimes, because it ain't no good way to lose people close to you. But at least in life, they say sometimes when you live to be old a certain age, you've lived like a good life, right? And we lose people like at early ages. We lose children out here, you know what I mean? So it's people going through like some real things in life. So man, my life advice is just be like a dog, man. Be a dog, stay prayed up. I say be a dog in like a good way. You know what I mean? Like when life try to kick you down, you gotta bounce back up and punch life in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. Other than that, just try to be a good person, because everybody trying to beat life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Other than that, just be a good person, be a positive person, man, and try to give good energy and you know, if you can't do that, then I guess stay to yourself and try to figure your life out. Because again, life is trying to kick everybody in the ass. So
Okay, right.
don't nobody need no nut shit. And look, you see what we going through right now in this day and time. So I don't even want
Man,
to get
shit
into it.
crazy.
I don't even want to get into that. So
And
that's just
that's a whole conversation. That's for my other podcast. I got a podcast called You Toxic. This whole
yeah,
world toxic. So you know, it's the
yeah.
topics be crazy and shit. Like
That's a
so the
whole
whole
episode. That's a whole episode
yeah, yeah. You
on the
feel me,
whole
bro?
world.
Yeah, definitely. So we gonna head on out on this right here. I got another guest coming on tonight and shit. Like I said, it's a spinoff of Freestyle Fridays and shit,
My
man.
dog. I appreciate you, man. Salute like a you know what I mean?
Yeah, appreciate you too, bro. You already know the shit, man. CMD and this bitch, y'all know the shit, man. Pull the fuck up, stand up, leave that share button, man. Comment, man. Tag a
More
artist
rich
that you
too. They
know.
know what the fuck it is, man. Press play is coming out soon, man. Stop playing, man. We up New York, man. We up the Big Apple. We up where this shit started at. And you know, they showing love. They fucking with a nigga. Camden City, we been back home making noise. We been shaking this shit up. Philly love me like cooked food. Philly love me like the crack bell, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you?
Y'all know this shit, man. Porta Rich, man. CMD, stand the fuck up, man. Support our own. It take us, you know what I mean? All it take is a fucking finger. Don't be asking me why I ain't on, son. Why you ain't famous yet? Because
Right.
you ain't
You ain't
sharing my
shared
shit.
yet, nigga. You ain't
Why you
shared.
ain't sharing my shit? Huh?
Fuck that mean.
I'm trying to figure out why you ain't sharing my shit. It's just a
Yeah.
button. It's just a finger. I ain't asked you to buy it, download it, and none of that shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna ask you to do that shit too. But I'm just saying, I ain't asked you to do none of that shit yet. You won't even fucking hit the share button or the like button. Ah, hater. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. You gonna always get there. Everybody gonna get there, man. Keep pushing, man. Hope the artists that I'm bringing onto this platform is pushing other artists to keep pushing. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? Don't put down your paintbrush for nobody. Picasso, we don't know how old that nigga was or whoever. I don't even know if it was a nigga or a chick or real. It might have a nigga, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm nice right now. That Duce got me feeling juicy, motherfuckers. So it is what it is. Y'all already know this shit. Y'all pulled up on versatility. Man, you already know this shit, man. Every Thursday now, Fridays popping with that freestyle motherfucking Friday shit. So if you know an artist with some bars, man, tell them tag them up post or hit me up. You know, on the inbox, man. Puerto Rich,
What
yo,
up?
man. We appreciate you on this platform, bro. You already know this shit. You jumped up out this bitch. I had the boy shot kill on this motherfucker too. So I had two of the greatest on this motherfucker
Hey,
on this
listen.
front of
Tell
town.
them, look.
Front of town.
Tell them 40 plus, man. We still strong as a motherfucker.
You
We,
fucking right.
we still in good shape. We still fucking shit up. They know the vibes, man. Tell them go get that new shit, man. PR.
Definitely tune in. I'm gonna put the links in the motherfucking description, yo, when I upload this shit and edit it, on, man. Definitely tune in, man. Definitely support our own, yo. So we ain't got to worry about getting involved in that Kanye weird shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like we ain't even got to worry about having to bust out later on after we done got rich off of everybody's souls and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
We
nigga,
gonna stay solid.
yeah, straight like that. Straight paper, no motherfucking chase. Hey, yo, I love y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thirsty Thursdays with your host, Figgy D, the one and only tall, skinny, and bony with a beat like homie, aka Snacks, and the boy Porta Rich. Came to stand the fuck up, man. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, man. Make sure y'all
Peace.
tune in. We ain't done yet, but peace. Like he said. Holla at you, bro.
All right.